Cali Gent, what's good? I'm good, man. I'm always good. Even when things don't seem to be working out for me personally, y'all would never see me in a bad mood. Not like that anyway. Obi-Wan Obi. What's up, man? Tommy Mills. What's good? John Bedwell in the house. Glad to see you doing better, my friend. I may not say much when I see your Facebook posts, but you had a little spell where you were going through some things, so I'm glad to see you better. I got to go back. Big 13. It's been a while. How you been, my guy? I've been good, man. I've been great. Matter of fact, I like. I'm just glad that this era, this decade, is coming to an end because it's been like the absolute worst for me. Period. Um, like 5, 6 years ago, I had that spell where I was going through a bunch of crap. I was like in a serious depressed mood. Um, I had some bad thoughts and I snapped out of it, and things towards the end, like maybe this year, started getting better. I was able to get a brand new car, even though I'm struggling with the bills, but I was able to get a brand new car. My quality of life is a little bit better besides the financial part of it, but I'm happier than I used to be. I'm good. Let's see. John Bedwell, Tommy, Obi-Wan, El Padrino in the building. What's up, man? Um, I apologize. I missed your call when you tried to call me the other night. Man, it was almost 1 o'clock in the morning and I was knocked out. So you can hit me up. You can try hitting me up again if you want to, man. But I mean, late at night for me, you're probably not gonna get a response from me because I work 2 jobs and I be tired, bro. Cali Gent, your subs are on point. Notifications on. That's what's up. Big 13 says you got the right mindset. Yeah, I didn't always have this mindset. Um, I still have trouble with certain things. I did pick up a little bit of, I think, anxiety uh, just from dealing with the kind of crap I was dealing with. It left a scar up here mentally. And certain things I tolerate and other things I just don't tolerate. And people notice that change in me. I'm not the same person. I'm not going to just sit back and let people talk to me and treat me all kinds of ways like before. Now, I'm going to let your ass know up front what it's all about. So, 17 weeks in the hospital. Damn, that's a long time. Indecence. What's going on? Cecil Jones. That's good that you found some kind of happiness and peace. Thanks for the vids. I really am enjoying them. Wishing the best. Wishing you the best. Thank you. That's what's up, man. I mean, 2020 is going to be an exciting year. I'm anticipating right now. I'm speaking it into fruition. Um, I want this channel to be bigger than what it is right now. I know it can be. I have the most loyal subscribers. Some of my peers in the fragrance community has been telling me this over and over and over that I have some of the best, the most loyal subscribers. I want to say ever, but you guys are amazing. I can't say that enough. I appreciate everything that people do. People like order fragrances and just send them to me, gift them to me. They send me decants and samples of their own personal stuff, and I appreciate it. I really do. Um, my pockets right now are locked up because of that new car that I got, and I can't afford to go out and buy fragrances like I used to. So it's kind of depressing for me at times, but you know, you guys make it well worthwhile. So, and y'all's samples and the stuff that you send help keep the channel going and keep more content coming. I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for some of y'all, because, excuse me, a lot of the fragrances that I was reviewing in the beginning, people aren't really interested in anymore. Those like super cheapies. There are people who are coming into the fragrance world that don't know about, these more higher quality fragrances or mid-tier fragrances, like I like to call them. But yeah, if it wasn't for you all and y'all sending me the stuff that you have in your collections, I would never know about a lot of this stuff. Let's see, Mr. Will 2020, Mr. Cheap Sense brand gonna expand. I'm hoping so. I'm praying so. I definitely want the channel to be a little bit bigger than what it is now. I'm not setting my goal too high, but I do have a ceiling for it right now. And once we make that ceiling, we're gonna bust through, and we'll have another ceiling that we want to go through. So the sky's the limit. And hopefully you all, you all enjoyed the ride with me. Kelly Gent says we need to get that collab going. Yeah, I have not figured out how to set this thing up, man. I can't get it set up. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. Somebody needs to help me figure out how to do this with more than one person on the screen for YouTube, so we can do this collab video. El Padrino, no problem. I wanted to send you Tobacco Vanille from I wasn't vibing it. Would you like it? Definitely. I'm not turning down anything, my friend. If you want to send something my way, I don't care if it's a full bottle, if it's a partial bottle, if it's a decant, whatever it is. If you want to send it on. If you need my address, I'm more than willing to give it to you if you don't already have it. Big 13, when should I start hitting the rack stores for them after holiday deals and pick up anything good for Christmas? I haven't picked up anything, period. I didn't even get anything for Christmas. My mom bought me a jacket, but it was 2 sizes too small. So I actually took that back today and got the money from it. I did see a fragrance when I took the jacket back, but I didn't spend the $20 on it. It was a Sean John fragrance. It was in the black bottle, but it wasn't a big bottle. It was like maybe a 30 ml or something. And it came with, I think, like a shower gel and something else. I'm not sure which Sean John that was. It just said Sean John, and it was in a black bottle. It smelled good. It had one of them scratch and sniff things on the front. I smelled it. It's a sweet fragrance. I like it, but I just didn't get it. But I've seen some things, like my friend is out of town right now. She's in, I think, Wilmington, Carolina, North Carolina, I think it is. And she video chatted with me while she was in, I think, Marshall's. And she found a Tom Ford fragrance, but it was like 90 something dollars. And man, I wanted that so bad, but $90, I just, sorry. And I'm surprised. I seen one Tom Ford here. Well, it was actually in the next town over where my kids stayed in Savannah. It's like 45 minutes from here at Bell's, which is the equivalent to Burke's outlet. I saw a Tom Ford some months back, but they wanted too much for that one too. But I will get my hands on a bottle of Tom Ford sometime or another. Rack stores, when to hit them. Christmas is already done, to see, because they don't want to keep them gift sets no longer than they have to. They want to make room for other stuff, so they should be starting to mark them down now. If not, then wait till after New Year's. But you don't want to wait too long, because people are going to be buying up them gift sets. So you need to start trying to frequent some of those stores now. I'm not saying go every single day or every single hour, but pick and choose days out of the week to frequent a store if it's near you. Because them gift sets, man, some of those are some good bargains if you can get them on sale. David Sanchez stopping by real quick. Show some love. Keep pushing big dog. Thank you, David. Fred Harris. Hello, sir. What's up, man? What's going on? Cody R. Hey, big dog. Is it cool that I've been posting my cheapies? I'm trying. Yeah. I mean, you could post whatever you want to post, man. Don't worry about what other people are saying. Somebody told me once that I wouldn't be able to sell any of my cheapies because nobody's going to want them, and they were dead wrong. Now, part of that statement was true what they said. A lot of that stuff I did have to give away. Some of it I had to gift to somebody. Some of them I did end up selling. People are going to be interested in some of that stuff depending on what it is, the name brand, and the quality. So don't think that you're not going to be able to get rid of them. And if you have to give something away to somebody, use it as a gift for their birthday, or, you know what I'm saying, some homeless person if you just want to, you know, be nice and gift it to them, or whatever the case may be. You might have a little brother or cousin or something that, you know what I'm saying, you can give some of them fragrances to. Do that. You don't always have to sell everything, but I know you want to make some money, so it is what it is. Peter O, what's up, bro? From Canada. Keep up the good work. Happy New in advance. Yeah, same to you. Mr. Baptiste is in the building. What's good? Cali Gent, I can't find a way either, bro. I've been looking. My ceiling is to hit 215 by the new year. I'm at 198 right now. Yeah, man. For those of you who are in here right now, Cali Gent is a new reviewer. Go over and check out his channel. It's coming from me, Mr. Cheap Sense. I'm vouching for this kid. He's a good kid. He's the one actually who sent me the Killian set and the Initio Oud for Greatness. So I'm not saying that he's going to gift you guys, all of you guys, the same thing, but I'm just saying go over and check out his channel. I'm not going to say go over and subscribe. Make sure you go over there and check him out. And if his content speaks to you, damn, I just bit the side of my jaw trying to talk. If his content speaks to you, then subscribe. The same thing with me. If my content doesn't resonate with you, then you don't have to subscribe. I understand. So there is somebody out there who may be more on your level, because I don't do a lot of stuff. I don't do a lot of note breakdowns. I don't do a lot of extra stuff that a lot of other people do. I just let you know whether I think something is good or bad, whether I like it or not, and that's about it with me. Simple as that. But definitely check out Cali Gent. He's a good one. Have you tried Tuscan Leather Scent Quest? I think somebody sent me a sample of it. I'm not sure. I think I have. Fred says I have vintage Tuscan leather and tobacco vinyl. Cody, I just don't want to jack your comment section. No, man, you do whatever you want to do. My Facebook group is strictly for stuff like that. I'm not telling you to go in there and try to sell your stuff, but you can post it if you want to. My group on Facebook is strictly for anyone who wants to post their scent of the day. If they want to talk fragrance, if they foolishness, I don't care. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to wait too long, because them gift sets don't last long, and stores do not want to keep that stuff lingering and sitting on their shelves and end caps or whatever. How is Tuscan Leather? El Padrino. How was Sensual Obsessions? YSLY. It's Lanier. It change at all. It stays that same sweet DNA throughout the whole entire fragrance. I do like my fragrances to change through to go through stages. That's the whole um, thing. Sometimes when it comes to fragrances, you want to experience that. His, you pretty much spray on, and what you smell in the opening is what you get throughout. And I think most of the time he focuses on the dry down versus the whole entire scent. So I get what he's saying, but some people may not be interested in something being linear and staying the same. They want that change. But it's not bad. I like it. I do like it. But I think the original version, if it does change, I haven't smelled it. I don't own the original YSLY, the real one. Um, so I don't know what the performance is. What's good? That's another one that y'all need to go check out. If y'all haven't subscribed to his channel or checked out his channel, check out Trey Scents. Trey is a good guy. I think Trey is overlooked a lot. His content is a lot better than what people actually give him credit for, and he's a real great guy. Me and him talk more than I talk to any other person that I've met or talked to since I've been doing this. Me and Trey have talked more than anybody. So he's a good dude, man. Y'all need to go check him out if you haven't checked him out already. It's a shame that some of these reviewers get overlooked like they do, man. Just because people don't take the time to want to get to know them. Thank you for the shout out, fam. Humbled and much appreciated. Yeah, I have no issue with giving other reviewers props and credit and shout outs. I don't have no problem with it. I know there are people out there who make these videos and say, oh, well, you just kissing ass because you shouting out and all this kind of, man. No, nobody got time for all that what you call it, conspiracy theory type crap that other people got going on. Y'all keep all that over there. Over here we doing positivity, and if I want to shout out somebody, that's what the hell I'm gonna do. Take it or leave it. You don't have to watch my content. So if this bundles somebody's panties or whatever you want to call it, then don't even subscribe to my channel. You don't even have to watch my content. So yeah, I don't have no problem with shouting out anybody as long as they're civil and I get along with them. Obi-Wan Obi, he is cool. Yes. Cali Gent, I will check out your channel tonight. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be disappointed, El Padrino, at all. I mean, he's what they call a greenhorn. He just started. So he doesn't really have too much content, but what he has out there is very knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about. He deals with some of the higher end fragrances also, which is, like I said, he gifted me that Initio Ooh for Greatness, and he got me that Killian set, and I appreciate it greatly. So check him out. Let's see. Fred Harris, I'll subscribe if he sends me psychedelic love. Terry Harris, you ever replaced that bottle you broke on camera? The Ed Hardy Love and Luck, I think that was the one. I mistakenly knocked it off the counter and broke it. Actually, a subscriber ordered me another bottle and sent it to me. So yeah, I have it. I didn't buy it, but a subscriber saw the video and he gifted it to me. So yeah, I have it again. That's why I say you guys are great, man. Cali Gent, Fred Harris, laughing my ass off, Fred. Trey Scents, what we talking about? I'm not talking about much of anything. I just wanted to jump on here. I think I had, what time is it? I don't see a clock. So I just wanted to come on here and space. And if anybody had questions or just wanted to talk about anything, that's all I was doing. Peter O, I wore pure malt today. Wow, that cologne is wicked. Yeah, I was gonna wear it, I think Christmas Day, and I ended up changing my mind. But I am gonna wear it. I do have a decant of pure Havana and pure malt. Cali Gent. I haven't tried pure malt, but I need to. Fred Harris, pull your antenna up on your phone. Um, Somebody says, "Are you alone?" I'm not understanding what that question is. Yeah, if you saying, "Am I alone right here where I am right now?" Yeah, I'm in this building by myself. Yeah. Um, Larry Tate. When will Mr. Cheap Sense line of fragrance be coming out to compete with Jeremy? Man, that is something that's a long ways off for me. If somebody's willing in the future, once I, get my subscriber base up and get more knowledge of fragrances and stuff like that, then I'd be glad to do my own fragrance or make a fragrance line. I would love to do that. But it's too early in what I'm doing, and who knows what I'm doing right now. It may not last long. You know what I'm saying? Next year might come, and Mr. Cheap Sense may be no more. You never know, man. So, I mean, it is what it is. Cali Gent, is it lagging? It may be. I keep losing connection where I'm at. Also, it could be just where I'm at. I'm at a paper mill, and there's all kinds of interference out here. So if it's lagging, I apologize. Trey Sense puts on some fire. Do you know the person standing right behind you? There is nobody behind me, because I'm in here by myself. Fun Johnson, someone called me, please. Fred Harris, train. What you got to send me for my subscription? Fred Trey. Yes, sir. We like old friends. Enjoy it, bro. Says it's a shame you don't take the time. Here we go. We got those trolls again. I'm not even going to engage in that crap today. Thanks for the love, Big Smooth. Anytime, my friend. There's a person standing right behind you. A lot of time, new reviewers don't show up on my feed. That's probably because if you're subscribed to them and you don't hit the ring the bell and hit all, you won't get any of the content. And I understand what you're saying. Sometimes if you're just fresh and spanking brand new, I understand what you're saying. You don't pick them up. Sometimes it takes some time for them to gain traction, and the more you watch reviews, the more content you'll start getting from different people. So clock in. I just clocked in. Darwin McCarthy, what's up? Larry Tate. Oh my God. How we smelling? What's up, man? Georgia Gent. Julie says hello. Tell Julie I said what's happening. Fun Johnson, can you please call me? John Ball, what do you do for a living? I work 2 jobs. Well, I'm a project tech. Is the technical name for it if you want to be technical. I strip and wax floors, and I work at a place called Georgia Pacific, which is a paper mill. They make paper here. And oddly enough, my grandfather worked at a paper mill, bless his soul, when he was still alive and I was a young tadpole. He used to work at a paper mill where I was born and raised in Alabama. And I ended up ironically working at the same kind of paper mill, but I don't work for the paper mill. I work for a contracted company, and I strip and wax floors here too. So that's what I do. I strip and wax floors at both my jobs. This job is the one I think I'm about to let go because I don't make the kind of money that I need to sustain um, what I need to be doing, which is actually finding a bigger and better place to stay and get out of the place that I'm in now. And maybe I can pay my bills and have some money left over. Um, but yeah, that's what I do. Georgia Gent, and I do too. LOL. Cedric Cannon, you still rocking Dylan? You still rock Dylan Blue? How's the performance? I've only worn Dylan Blue, I think, twice since I've had it, and the performance off of me for Dylan Blue is pretty damn good. I get about 6, 7, pushing 8 hours of longevity projection, probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. It's pretty strong. The first time I wore it, I think I sprayed too much of it, and that ambroxan note will choke the hell out of somebody. I wore it around my kids for the first time, and they said it was too much. I like it though. Julie, hey cheap sense, what's up? What's going on? How we smelling? I wore Perry Ellis Black Vanilla Absolute today. Really nice scent. Yeah, I got the decan end of it, and I haven't gotten around to wearing it yet, but I will. Two Step 69. What's up, man? Yo, you were spot on with the Mandarina Duck Black and 1 million Privé, 1 million Lucky. It's okay, but Privé is that 1 million Privé is more of it's more manly, masculine, not like old school masculine, but it's more mature, I should say. It's not one of them super sweet, bubble gummy type fragrances. It's, to me, the perfect fragrance from that line, period. A lot of people, the younger demographic, likes the original 1 million because it's, crowd pleasing, it's sweet, it's this and that. Lucky was a little bit too much for me. And it also reminded me too much of Azzaro Wanted. And so that's why I got rid of Lucky, but I should have kept it just to have the trifecta from that specific line. So I should be able to find 1 million Lucky and put it back in my collection sometime soon. But yeah, Privé is cool. Mandarina Duck Black is a great alternative if you can't afford Chanel Allure Homme Sport or Extreme or Extreme, however you want to say it. Mandarina Duck Black is the perfect alternative. It smells almost identical to that fragrance, and the performance off of me was good. I can't speak for other people, and that's something to consideration. When we're speaking about fragrances and bringing you these videos, it's our perspective. So what performs off of me, you may get better performance if it didn't perform good off of me. And me and Trey agree to disagree on a lot of fragrances. I don't argue with him. I don't argue with Ross from TLTG. I don't argue with anybody. I just go on there and if they post their scent of the day, and he may say he gets 7, 8 hours out of something, I may get 3 or 4. So that's just is what it is. My skin is a lot drier than other people's on, and it may just perform better off of them. And what I may like and what may perform off of me may not do the same for somebody else. So it's okay to disagree. Larry Tate Pure Malt isn't as strong as it used to be. Let's see what the L'Oreal... Man, I have been trying to keep up with all of this. Has been bought out also, if you didn't know that. And the fragrances like Dior Homme, if you run across those fragrances, you better buy them up now while you can, because I'm not sure if things are going to be the same as it was before. So yeah, these fragrances, the L'Oreal is buying up everything out here. I didn't know L'Oreal had that kind of money. Mugler is, I think, has gone over there. There's another company I've heard about that got bought out by them. Dior got bought out. I don't know if it was by L'Oreal, but somebody bought Dior out. Let's see. Fun Johnson, sir, can you please call me Alfonso Smith? Pure malt was my scent today. What's up, Alfonso? Two step, damn man, can I get a shout out? Two step 69. If I didn't say you was in the building, he's in the building. Two step 69 is in the building. Shout out. Julie didn't even acknowledge us, Georgia Gent. Yes, I did. I said Georgia Gent was in the building, and then I said, I don't know what kind of shout out y'all be wanting. Two step 69 says hit the like button. Definitely. Fred, if you had a chance to make a fragrance today, what would the notes be? I have no clue because I'm not fragrance savvy when it comes to picking out notes. I don't know what everything smells like. So I can't say that on camera. That question was asked before to me, and I just couldn't answer it then either. So until I get more knowledge of the game and sit down and really think about it, I would know. But I know my fragrance, my first one will probably be something. It wouldn't be like an Ambroxan bomb or, nothing like that. I know it would be something sweet because I love sweet fragrances. But I can't tell you like the note breakdown what it would be. But whatever it would be, I would love it. What's up, guys? 2020. Cali Gent, hi Julie. Dang, your beard gets a lot of attention. Yeah, all that trolling and stuff, man, I'm not even paying that any attention anymore. That's what they want. They want attention. They want people to keep mentioning them and all this kind of stuff. And I'm beyond all of that, man. It is what it is. They just probably mad because their beard is patchy as hell and won't grow like this. So whatever the case may be. Cali Gent, Matt, what's up? Julie, hi Cali, Georgia Gent. Let's see, Ricky, hey Mr. Cheap Sense, how was your holiday? Every day, not just holidays, is amazing for me. Any day above ground, I wake up, I'm alive, I'm somewhat healthy. I'm very appreciative of that alone. As far as like getting any gifts, the only thing I got was a jacket from my mother, which was 2 sizes too small. I guess she didn't realize she had such a big ass son. But yeah, it like holidays a long time ago for me just started feeling like regular days. Even my birthday, I don't even care about my birthday that much. Y'all made it fun this year because everybody, all the love and support that I got and messages and all that. So that was cool, but I didn't get much. Some subscribers did buy me some cologne and gift it to me, so that was cool. But as far as like family and friends around me, like I really didn't get much of anything. So that was about all I got was that jacket, and I ended up having to take that back today because it was too small. But I did get to spend time with my kids, and that's more than enough for me. Julie, Claw is the law. Mr. Cali Gent says, just chilling, Matt. Just put out a video. El Padrino, Cali Gent, just sub, brother. Eric McGee, what's up, fam? What's happening? Georgia Gent, nice man. So did we. AT&T is lagging bad. It was not that good here, and I keep losing signal. Cali Gent, I'll definitely check it out. Matt, Julie, I'm from Brunswick too. Just lose the blah blah blah. El Padrino, appreciate it more than you know, fam. For those who have Wanted by Night from Azzaro, how's the performance? Macy's has a nice sale on the gift set right now. That's the one fragrance I didn't find in rack stores was Wanted by Night, and I want that fragrance. John Ball says, I like Adidas cologne. Yeah, you and Trey Sense have something in common then, because he's a huge Adidas fan. I, on the other hand, am not. Kelly Jet says, Larry Tate, I get good performance out of it. I want to say at least 8 hours longevity and 2 to 2.5 projection. Georgia Gent, Lucky was way too sweet for me. Georgia Gent, Privé is fire. Kelly Gent, I strip and wax floors for a living. Also, I'm a porter in NYC, 27 years. That's what's up. You got time in. Let's see. L'Oreal will probably water it down. Yeah, I said Quest. I believe it, man. L'Oreal, I don't believe is known for fragrances. They're more known for like lipstick and makeup and stuff like that for women, which is nothing wrong with that. But you know, us guys, we love fragrances, and we don't want to see some of our favorite fragrances get, you know, watered down or thrown to the wayside by some makeup and company or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand money is the root of all evil. Is, you know, power is in money, and L'Oreal seems to have a lot of it. And I don't understand why people build these brands and then just throw them away for some money. Like, you making money off the fragrances, is not like you're not making them. So I don't know what the problem is. Real talk, Keith. Yours is Bond. You can trust it. You may not know the notes, but you know your smells. Definitely. I just know what I like. That's all I can vouch for. Granted, most people aren't gonna like everything that I like. I get that. That's why it's our opinion. It's not fact. It's our opinion. We like something, we suggest it. You guys go out and try it. If you like it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I don't recommend blind buying anything. If you can get a sample of something, or you can go to a local retail store and smell something and then find it somewhere else cheaper, then cool. But for the most part, you know, Kelly Gent, am introducing the lovely Julie. She wants an intro like that, huh, Julie? LOL. I'm sorry, Julie. Introducing the lovely, voluptuous Julie. Ja English says, what's good, bro? What's up, man? Scent Nation in the building. What's good? What's up, brother? Just came here to give you a like. Thank you very much. Georgia Gent, Julie was impatient. LOL. Thank you for the shout out, brother. No problem. 2-Step 69 says, your word is bond on fragrances. Great nose. Larry Tate. Dior for a while before they announced the buyout. 13 billion. Wow. L'Oreal owns Armani as well. Yeah, I heard that. Trey Scent, Kelly is going to be a star. I believe the sky is the limit for Kelly Gent. I honestly do, man. He hasn't even hit his stride yet. He's just getting started, and I see the potential in this guy. For real. I know me and him haven't talked a lot one-on-one, but from what I've seen so far, he seems to be pretty legit. And I don't speak highly of a lot of people, but he is one of them I will speak highly for. Anyone have stronger with you intensely from Armani? It's never been. Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't. I've smelled the original Stronger With You. I don't own it. I would like to get my hands on it though, a bottle of it. So maybe one day I'll be able to get it. Peter says, what do you think of Coach Platinum EDP? I don't know which version of Coach Platinum I have. I know Matt gifted me a bottle of it, and then I got a bigger bottle of it later. I don't know if it's EDP or not. I have to check, but I can't speak for it unless I know exactly what I have. So once I haven't even worn it or reviewed it yet. So once I give it a decent wearing, I'll have to get back with you on that. Scent Nation holidays now come around so fast. The older you get, it's scary. Yeah, like this year went by so fast. It's crazy. It seemed like the year had just started and it's over already. That is so weird. You the man, bro. You started a new collection of fragrances because of you and other great YouTubers. Um, Thank you, Larry Tate. By the way, not only owns Dior, but Sephora too. I think I may keep up with that cologne I wear every day in 2020. See all that craziness is what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. I mean, trolls is gonna be trolls, man, and it really ain't much you can do about it. You can block them, um, but I just ignore it, man, and just keep moving. That's all they want is for you to pay them some attention. They don't get no attention at home. Their mama probably won't give them the titty and stuff like that. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I ain't tripping off of that crap. Um, Julie says she got a box of macaroni and cheese for Christmas. That actually would be a good gift for me if somebody made some good old homemade macaroni and cheese and brought it to me. I'd have been good. L'Oreal issues many fragrance brands. They issue Armani and some very strong ones too. L'Oreal got that paper, but I don't want Mugler changed. Yeah, that's what everybody is afraid of. That's why everybody is buying up all the Mugler Pure Havans and all that stuff when they see them in these rack stores, because once they're discontinued or the change happens, the performance starts sucking. Um, People are gonna be looking for those originals, and they're gonna be worth something. How we smelling? What up, Scent Nation? What do you think of Dracar Noir? I think Dracar Noir is a pretty damn decent fragrance for the price. I actually owned a bottle of it, and I gifted it to Georgia Gent Matt. It was in that box I gave him. If y'all didn't see that review, it was some time back. I gave him like 60 fragrances for a few of his, and I think he gave it to his dad or somebody, which they like it. So yeah, but I like it. I haven't smelled the. I think it's the Essence one. I haven't smelled that one yet though. I know why they build brand and sell them away. It's because of greedy mother lovers. Yeah, I agree. Uh, Julie, that's terrible. Dracar Noir is old school, but for $12. Yeah, I agree. Love that, man. Jules blushing. Uh, how's the back? Kind of acting up a little bit, but I'm good now. I'm fine. Stronger with you intensely smells good, but very synthetic. TLTG reviews. What's up, man? Ross from TLTG is in the building. Coach Platinum is in EDP. What up, by the way? Nothing much. We just chit chatting. Dracar Noir is still great for warm and hot weather. How we smelling says, hey Ross. Let's see. I put Dracar on after I shower. Um, mm, he said my man's was titty deprived. Yeah, man, I think so. That's why the trolls jump in your comment section and be trying to get attention from you. And when we give it to them, that gives them more incentive to keep jumping in. So I ignore them now. It is what it is. You can block them, like I said, but I don't have time to be going through all that extra stuff, man. So they can say whatever they want to say, but nobody ain't gonna pull up. I know that. Pull up. That's what you do. Pull up. And let's handle it like some men. Stop acting like little kids. These people probably grown as hell, probably older than me, jumping in people's comment section, acting like little kids. I don't be understanding sometimes, but it is what it is. All I want you to do is pull up. Cali Gent, laughing my ass off, titty deprived, I'm dead. Yeah. TLTG, laughing my ass off. Those Mugler bottles out now are severely weakened over the original releases. Yeah, I can believe that, man. L'Oreal buying up everything, and you know, I just don't feel like they're gonna put forth the same effort as Mugler, the line of Mugler did. Um, it's sad, man, that our favorite fragrances are gonna be tampered with. Ross, I don't know how much you know about it, but I saw the other day that Dior has been bought out, and they're about to change the Dior line. So if you have some Dior fragrances like Intense and all that, you better hold on to them, because I don't know if they're gonna change anything or not. I went with Central Obsessions version of Chrome Sport tonight. It smells so refreshing. Yeah, man. Central Obsessions. Kevin is doing a great job over there at Central Obsessions with his brand. Despite what other people may think of Kevin as a person or the company in a whole, I don't give two bleeps about it. What other people think. Kevin hasn't done any wrong by me, and I'm not saying this because he sent me fragrances for free, because he don't have to send me anything. Just like George Zaharoff sent me his bottle of Signature Pour Homme. He don't have to send me nothing else. That's actually the only thing I got from him besides that first initial sample that I received from him, and then I got the bottle later. But he don't have to send me anything. And I'll say the same exact thing I said before. He hasn't wronged me in any way. This guy has been showing nothing but positivity, and just because somebody felt butthurt at the fact that he got blocked because of what his wrongdoings, you can't place that blame on somebody else because of your wrongdoing. You gotta sometimes hold that mirror up and face it towards yourself and not towards everybody else, because it's not always everybody else's fault what's going on in your life. Sometimes it's you. I received Prada Amber as a gift. I think this is from that line. I want to so bad, and I just don't have the coinage right now for it. I haven't started receiving my YouTube funds yet. I haven't even, finished doing everything I need to do to get paid. But once I do, I will start getting some of those Prada fragrances, because I have been hearing good things about them, but I haven't personally smelled any of them. I saw Mugler Pure Malt for $39.99 at Marshall's. Real talk, live action, no cap. I think you probably should have got it. I'm not sure if it was a reformulated version or the original, but that's not bad for that price. Did anyone see Sebastian smelling good fragrances, best niche cheapies under $750 video? Greetings from Lebanon. That's what's up. Bama boy coming out. I've been looking for pure malt at the racks. Can't find it. Yeah, I can't. I haven't seen any either. I think the only one I've seen is the original Amen, in which I have that. I had it before in a 30 ml. I sold it. Now I have the bigger bottle of it. And pure Tonka is what I have that somebody gave me. That's all I have, I think, besides some decants. The boot will ride with you. What's a good Mugler? Obviously, pure Havan and pure malt are the two that everybody has really been ravishing about lately. The original Amen to me is not bad. Some people don't like that. It smells like, I think, rubber or some kind of tar note that's in it. People don't like. I actually like the original Amen. I haven't really disliked any of their fragrances that I have smelled so far. So, but the two biggest ones are pure malt and pure Havan. I heard Dior got bought too. Dior Homme doesn't have Iris anymore. I just ordered. Yeah, it's sad, man, that some of these companies are just handing over their fragrances like that, and they're getting watered down, and I don't know what the hell, man. I have 3 more weeks till my Andy Warhol matures. I hope it does what it's supposed to do for you too, man, because I, for one, haven't heard anybody say anything bad since I personally put out that I love Andy Warhol. Well, Kevin's Sensual Obsessions version of Andy Warhol. I've never smelled the original, so I can't vouch for it, but what Kevin has is a monster. I love that Andy Warhol from Sensual Obsessions. And if it does anything for you positively or negatively, I want to know about it. Let me know. They just released the new Dior Homme, and it smells similar to Dior Homme Sport, which is irisless. I used to worry reformulations. Now I don't care. Couldn't wear all of my juice in 2 lifetimes. Yeah, I get it, man. But some people, I think the people who has experienced the older batches when they were fresh and new, I think they tend to care more than some of us who are just getting into fragrances. Like me, I can't vouch for a lot of that older stuff because I've never smelled any of it. I just mostly smelled the reformulated versions of it, which to me is brand new. And whatever performance I get out of certain fragrances, that's just what I get. I mean, some of them, if you spend more money for them, you would expect more better performance out of them. But you know, what can you do? George Zaharoff is the best businessman in the fragrance business. I can agree. I've been taking sniffs of it off and on. Yeah, the Andy Warhol. Trey Sense Mugler offers stackable discount codes, and TOTG reviews say it ain't so. Georgia Gent says facts. Duncan Spate, the Prada Ombre Intense is very nice. Under $750. TOTG, the boxes of the Amen fragrances that say Mugler and not Terry Mugler are the reformulated. I have the Mugler. Yeah. Justin, is Ancre Noir Extreme a worthy blind buy? I don't have the Extreme. I just have the original Ancre Noir. So I can't speak on the Extreme or the Sport or none of that. I just have the original. That, I think it's that strong vetiver note that's in it. If that's what it is what's kind of off-putting. It's like inky, whatever. I don't wear it much. I've worn it probably once, and oddly enough, my friend likes Ancre Noir, the original, which is odd as hell to me, but you know, it is what it is. L'Oreal hasn't produced pure malt or any bottles yet. It has to be the old clearance bottles, $40. Trey Sense. I got a man. I got a man cheap 30 ml. I got for $10 in a gift set. Yeah, that 30 ml that I had found when I first started doing reviews, I found it at Bell's in Savannah, Georgia. And I think I paid like $40 for it at the time. But I was just excited to have a Mugler fragrance that I didn't care at the time. Now I know better. I'm trying to get Ralph Lauren Romance, though. I've heard about that. I haven't smelled it or seen it. I went to TJ Maxx today and they were almost completely wiped out of the men's fragrances a week or so ago. They had a ton. Yeah, Christmas is what did that, man. People were buying up all that last minute stuff. And I think some of these stores were not trying to buy or order a whole abundance of stuff, being that the holidays is going to be over and they just want to downsize. So you're going to see a lot of them empty shelves. I've seen a lot of them so far too. I got a friend of mine, she's in Wilmington, I think North Carolina right now, and she went to a Marshall's, and from what I could see, because it was kind of blurry, they didn't have much either, but they did have one Tom Ford fragrance that I was interested in, but she told me the price, which was 90 something dollars, and I was disappointed. She actually found two. I can't remember what the other one was. It was another fragrance that was good, and it was about the same price. It's the same company that's producing Dior. That's been no formula change for DHI several years. I was going to wear Andy Warhol on Christmas. Yeah, I was gonna wear it too, and then I picked up something else. Justin, I would recommend trying Encre Noir rather than blind buying it. It's different type. Yeah, it's not gonna be for everybody. Encre Noir is definitely not. And if you're not that inky note that's in it, and if you're not a big fan of vetiver, you might not like it because it's strong. Let's see. Any thoughts on Hannah Mori Him? Yeah, I have the original Hannah Mori and I have Him. Somebody gifted, I think it was Him to me, and I like both of them. They both are pretty good, and if you can find them in rack stores for a discounted price or order them online, I think they're pretty inexpensive. I think they're worth blind buying those. Yeah. Now they're not wow type fragrances. Like you're not gonna smell it like I did on camera when I smelled Andy Warhol, and I was like, oh wow. It's not gonna be one of those type fragrances, but it works for what it is. I would start with Encre Noir Sport. Yeah, I think I heard somebody review about the sport version of Encre Noir, and they say it's less harsh than the original. So if you want to start, at least get the sport version. But I think you should at least try to find some decants first and get your nose on it, because I don't want you to get it and be disappointed, and I don't want to be the one to say, yeah, get it, and then you get it and be like, the Extreme and Sport are excellent and long lasting, great for the price. Have you smelled YSL? That might be my next purchase. I've smelled Kevin's version from Sensual Obsessions. I think I did smell YSL. I'm really sure. I think I did smell it in Belts. Kevin's version is so stays the same. That same sweet. YSL EDP is worth it to me, but the EDT is too basic. Hello, if any of you play Roblox. Really? I haven't smelled the original YSL I have a 10 I'm not a huge fan. It's if you watch Ashton from Gent Sense reviews, he talked about YSL and he puts it in the same category with Sauvage and Blue Day Chanel and all of that, stuff that's real popular right now. It's in that same vein. So if you're into that ambroxany, sharp, kind of fresh smelling type fragrances, then yeah, YSLY is good. But if you're not, it is what it is. Oh, no doubt, it's YSL's blue fragrance. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's in that same vein. And definitely it's not gonna be for everybody. I actually like some of those fragrances. I need to get my hands on a Blue Day Chanel. I've smelled all three. I think it is the Parfum, the Eau de Parfum, and the original. I've smelled all of them in belts. I like all three versions. I know some people like the Parfum better than the other two, but for me, I don't really personally care which one I have. I do have I think it's the EDT that somebody sent me a partial bottle of, but I want a full bottle of one. So hopefully I can also get my hands on a full bottle of that one day. Um, that partial that I have, I don't even want to wear it because I don't want it to run out and then I don't have any. So all right, y'all. So I'm about to get out of here and it's time to clock out. It is 10:38. I'm already over. Um, me too. I don't really care for Dylan Blue, believe it or not. I like Blue Day Chanel, Sauvage, Salvatore Ferragamo, Exenziala, and Coach for Men. I agree. But I do like Dylan Blue too. But you can't spray a lot of Dylan Blue because that will choke the hell out. That ambroxan note is sharp. It's Cheap Sense for Prez 2020. Ash from Gent Sense said YSLY is just a compliment getter, but it's boring as hell. Yeah, but he did say it's in the same vein as all them other ones. Somebody asked if I tried Baccarat Rouge 540. Yes, I think I have a sample of it. I think also somebody has a clone of it that I have. Ariana Grande has one called Cloud that smells like it also that I like. Have a great night, Keith. Talk soon, bro. All right, Ross. Cologne. Yeah, I smelled Cologne. I like Cologne. Some people hate Cologne, and I'm not one of those people who hate it. I just right now I don't have the coinage for it. I didn't like Cologne. That's the clone. Yeah, for some reason it wasn't a direct clone to me. It didn't smell exactly like it. It just had aspects of it. But I actually like Cologne, so that's just me though. What's one fragrance you've been wanting to try, regardless of price? Um, huh. Or Matt and I went to Nordstrom's, and I got to smell some Creeds. Well, almost everything they had. I think the one I was most impressed with was I want to say Viking. Was it Viking? I think it was. I'm not totally sure, but Aventus did impress me, but I'm over Aventus. Um, hmm. Maybe Black Phantom, in which I think that's in the in that kit that you sent. I don't know. I have to get back with you on that one because I'm not sure. There's a lot of things that I want, but one that I haven't smelled that I was interested in. I'm gonna have to get back with you on that one. No, not carbon copy, but Parfums de Marley tried to take a shot at it. Yeah, I get that. Gonna call it a night. Take care all. All right, Howie. Cali Gent Viking has a red. Yeah, I know. I think that was one of the first ones I did smell. You take that back. Aventus is king. No, I don't. I have never thought that Aventus was the king of anything. That was other people saying that. I got my nose on it once in Atlanta, and it smelled good, but that price, man, and I still don't think it's the best, honestly. Um, it. I've heard a lot of people say that it doesn't get a lot of compliments from females. It gets more compliments from males. Um, I actually have several different decants of it, not clones. I mean actual decants of it, and I've worn it to work, and I haven't got any compliments. But if I wore like Club de Nuit Intense Man or Insurrection Pure 2 or something like that, I always get compliments with those fragrances. So Um, does 1821 soap smell like cologne? Because I don't want to blind buy. I have no idea. Hallelujah, because Aventus is the most overrated basic aftershave scent in the history of mankind. um, I just got Homage Sunshine Man today is fire. Yeah, to answer that question, I think Homage Lyric Man is one that I was really, really impressed with. And I think Ross from TLTG sent me a decant of it recently. And I actually like that fragrance. So to answer that question from earlier, Lyric Man by Armoage is one that I really like. They have a few others. I can't remember the names of them, but I'm interested in Homage. So yeah, go ask a woman if she likes Aventus. If she says it's nice, she's probably a transgender. Is Aventus the one that smells like pineapple? Yeah, they have pineapple in it. I wore L'Aventure. That's a good one. Yeah, the fruity batch is the best, but for that you can Parfums Vintage. Lyric Man is the bomb. I think so too. It has rose in it, and it's some other notes I can't remember off the top of my dome, but I like Lyric Man. It wasn't a projection monster, but in the air, it smells so good, man. I love it. I love it a lot. And shout out to Ross for sending me that decant. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here because my phone about to die, and plus it's almost 11 o'clock. And I thank everybody for giving me the 19, even though it's 21 in here right now. 19 thumbs ups. Thank you all for tuning in and staying in the chat itself, staying interested and being engaging. And I am out of here, y'all. Till the next time. Peace.